So you've already set in motion, at least for today, your little Iraqi nuclear program, where on one level I'm the mother, which I think is supposed to be the mother court, right? Which means somebody else is supposed to be working what's my actual human capital as their own today. And I'm stuck feeling like a teenage boy again. And I'm like, man, when are you guys gonna stop doing this stupid shit? I just heard you say you're fucking selling my birth certificate, and now because I'm not gonna go do an intake, there's no way to pay? Fuck, dude! Do you know what was hooked up on that birth certificate? Yeah! I mean, I only know some of it because you guys keep fucking lying all over the place. So you already sold a fucking option on my birth certificate, and they're not even gonna be able to get it fucking scanned in. Fuck! Oh man, so what are you gonna have to do, man? Are you gonna have to like fucking consult your network? And like go with another goddamn fucking in-network provider and see if what they can fax you over. Yo, I need you to fax me over Krause's birth certificate so we can set up a fake account today on our identity, launder all that money we hooked up on trying to offer her a fake job we weren't going to give her anyway. Yeah. Okay, this is what you're actually going to do. As I said in my voice files last night, what you need to do is this is not a decompression shit downtown. It is a plasma weapons development center. You already know that. It needs to be decentralized. You need to find properties by the end of the week within the Dallas Fort Worth area where 10 to 20, no more than 20, of those young men can be housed on site in a residential context if it requires temporary or even potential permanent rezoning of specific facilities. They need to be outfitted so that there is some semblance of privacy. None of this glass wall shit. No more than 3 to 4 people in an actual room, unless you can do it in a particular kind of bunk system, i.e., something comparable to what they offer at a hostel. You need to immediately begin an immediate process of employing and securing for employment individuals that have experience as camp counselors or some sort of youth development. They do not necessarily need to be a caseworker or social worker. It would be preferable if they had some sort of experience working with juvenile offenders and or experience working with people that are maybe in a transitional program, including a pre-military academy type situation, or people that worked with JROTC. That means they would already have gone through training, they would already have had to pass the appropriate background checks, and they would already have been bonded in some manner. See who has those bonds and make sure that those bonds are secure. Make sure that they're put into a separate system outside of the HHS racket and outside of this political football scheme. You can do that by the end of the week. Then you need to go through and find out whoever in the state, up to and including the comptroller's office, has a record on anybody that's alleged to be identified as venture capital, that's trying to place any sort of markers or open up any sort of contracts for provision of services, up to and including a percentage or a metric associated with the numbers of people downtown for their own personal use. By the end of the week, you need to run that report. Anybody that's hooked up something comparable in the last 6 months needs to be identified and their operations need to be shut down. Now, are you capable of acting like an adult in the situation? I think you are. There's no room for anybody to be treating this like they're volunteering to help somebody. That's a charity case. And this is not going to turn into a mass production neuropsychiatric center where you literally bioweaponize people after you kidnap them and let them run around on the streets for 3 fucking years while you launder money from them. No, 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 no. You're not going to get away with doing that. Then you're going to need to do another situation that you should already have taken care of, but you did not before this got set up. We need an audit of every private security company in the Dallas County area and in the 5 counties surrounding Dallas County. Every single contract for an alleged private security company, including new ones that got set up since the onset of COVID-19. We need that immediately. And then you need to run reports on the cell phone usage of everybody that's bonded as a first responder. Anybody using their personal cell phone while they've been on the job, especially in some sort of alleged emergency service role connected to addressing factors related to COVID 19, needs to be pulled. You can get warrants for this. Hell, I'm the Attorney General. Go find the judges you need to issue wiretap warrants for all of the people alleged to be in private security or law enforcement, and make sure that you get all information and all reports on any cell phone usage that involves unauthorized either private communications or commercial communications while they were on the job for the last 6 months at least. You can do all of this by the end of the week. And because you guys have already set it up to get the federal government to cover you and pay for all of that hard work you're doing as first responders in this crisis, you don't have to worry like all these people in these temp agencies that have been running this hustle are going to have to worry. That's my concern right now.